The Pen Residency is such an amazing idea and such a simple idea. You can give a little bit of money and a little bit of opportunity and a whole lot of trust to some creatives to come up with something that can be bold. One of the things that the council, and I think they've done really carefully and really well, is to be able to say, okay, there's a lot of great ideas happening on the coast. How can we ferment those ideas? One of the things they have is space.
It's so important to have a space that is dedicated to working on the work, something that's separate to your home, a place where you know this is the project that we're working on, this is the time and the space to do that, without those external distractions.
Having the space to ourselves just allowed that complete freedom for the creative process to unfold. Get the physicality of the character going, but also even some funds to be able to put the rest of life aside so I can focus entirely on the art.
It's incredibly special to have a dedicated space and time to work on a project without the expectation of making something or presenting something at the end. We can explore the ideas without pressure and expectation on it. It actually really frees us up, I think, to be more creative.
This residency has definitely opened up these pathways to work with and collaborate with other artists on the coast that I didn't know. I had 5 days in a row here for the Pen Residency where I worked with Nadia Townsend, my director. That grant money enabled me to have a director.
We're really lucky here on the Central Coast because we've got this pool of incredibly talented people, but everyone's spread out all over the place. And what programs like Performance Illuminated does is it brings all of those people out of the woodwork and it gives them a space to meet and create work here on the Central Coast.
For me, it's definitely helping with being able to work on the coast and not having to travel to Sydney and say that I'm a coastie artist and it's homegrown. When you have like a council being able to support that, you start to understand the fabric of art and how it plays into community life.
Being able to support new work being developed from the beginning. You hear different voices and get to see different stories, and it's really exciting and representative of us as a society today and what we are interested in, and that's what the power of the arts is, you know, getting to hear new stories and see things from new perspectives.
Having representation in the arts is really important. 20% of us, of Australians, live with disability, and our council is taking chances on people with disability, and it's not all falling apart. They're not targeting sort of one type of artist, and they're certainly not targeting one kind of outcome. They're really open to diverse ideas coming from diverse people.
It's been 15 years that I've been living here on the Central Coast. And this is my very first chance that someone has ever included me locally. By being able to work in my own home, it has a special meaning on a personal level. It makes you someone that you'll go, great, I belong here.
To have people turn around and say to you, we love this idea, there's huge merit in it, we want you to work with us and we want you to do what you do best. It's extremely validating as an artist. The confidence that it gives you to try, basically. The confidence it gives you to try and to put yourself out there.
I really hope that this does become a rolling initiative for Central Coast Council and that it does contribute to people being able to use all sorts of council performing arts spaces and other council spaces, because I do think that the more we use these spaces, the more of a vibrant and engaged arts community we have on the coast. It's a win-win for all involved.